Hello humans, ghouls, and mutables, welcome to the channel Beware Mutated Zombies. I am Mara, Mutated Zombie, and you don't need to beware me because I'm so excited. So many things are happening. So many things. Like good things and meh things, but like after the weeks that I've had of just nonsense, I'm just very happy. And happy zombies are zombies that you do not need to fear. Well, happy mutated zombies. I don't think regular zombies get happy. I think they just have a constant state of so yeah. Today we are playing Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. I'm always gonna mess up that name. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. I want to say When the Water Tastes Like Wine, but I know that's not it. We are in California now, and we're gonna work our way up, 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 because the South is gross. I'm sorry if you live in the South, but ew. Heat is gross. And I'm not saying that because I'm rotting flesh. I'm saying that because heat is gross. I do not like it. Just like I don't like mosquitoes. Yeah. I'm really liking this game. I like the stories. Everything seems spooky, even though it's not spooky. And the narrator, that narrator's voice is so good. So good. I really like this game. I do like it a lot. And there's like a lot of things. I'm probably gonna be uploading a lot of videos this week just because there's things that like there's the raffle thing that I need to do, and then also Trash Goblin had an update. I'm so excited. So you know that when I have addictions I have to play them. You know this. You saw what happened last time Trash Goblin came out. I was gaming it. I was having a three-way. That's what I was doing. And this time you're getting a 4-way, and not in the dirty way. I promise, not in the dirty way. You know what I mean, okay? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start the game, and yes, I'm gonna be so excited this week. Good things, good things. I'm in such a good mood. Never fear a mutated zombie that's in a good mood, unless, you know, I should have a disclaimer to that. I really should. But I have not yet met a happy mutated zombie that started rampaging. So until I meet one, I think we're safe. I mean, I'm sure there's one out there somewhere, but you know, I have yet to meet one. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and start. All right, San Fran. Did we go into San Fran? I don't think we went into San Fran. So let's go ahead and get in here. Oh, we did go into San Fran because there's Explorer's not available. Did I want to do this train station? Ooh, I think I did, and I wanted to go to Seattle, but I see Los Angeles is right there. LA. Wouldn't LA be down? No, LA is up. Is that LA in the distance? I'm not gonna spend my money going to flippin' LA when it's right there. That's just ridiculous. I don't see a point in doing that. Can I not? Do I have to hitchhike? Oh my gosh. Do I remember how to hitchhike? Ah ha 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 ha. Get me out of here. No? No, wrong one. Leave. Mother clucker. Oh wait, I could just do this. How do I don't remember how I whistle. How do whistle? I do not remember. Every time, I'm gonna forget how to whistle every time. No, Q. Yes, Q is how you hitchhike. No. Okay. Oh, well, I guess this isn't LA anyways. But I do see storied looking things, so... Actually, before we even, let me go here. And also, I forgot to set my alarm again. No, back. It has options. Where? Controls. I'm weird. Control! I knew it was somewhere. Where's control? Control. Not that control? Okay. Got 2 good hands? An old man calls. A downed tree has flattened his front yard and his porch too. His 2 sweaty sons are chopping it into movable pieces. You throw the logs into the old man's cart. At least I can sell it for firewood, he sighs, tossing you some coins. Oh, thank you. I like money. Okay, where's this control? Da-da. Oh my goodness. There we go.
A weathered man unties a fishing boat from its mooring.
You heading out to fish? Can rent you a boat if you like. The lake's well stocked, but...
He isn't smiling anymore.
There's a monster in the lake. Locals say it's the biggest trout ever to live. But they're wrong. It's not a fish. Something else. And I'm gonna be the one to catch it.
Oh, really? Take boat out, watch from the shore. I don't think I have the wheel, so I'm going to watch from the shore.
Someone passes a beer into your hand. Waves of chatter wash over you as you listen to the fisherman's stories.
Will's been chasing that fish for years now,
Man tells you.
I don't think he'll ever catch it. It's good fun to watch him try.
Sip your beer.
Eventually, the convivial chatter is broken by a huge splash. Willie floats in the middle of the lake, his boat upturned, his cap bobbing gently several feet away.
Almost had him that time.
He splutters through a mouthful of water.
Almost had him.
Sure you did. Sure you did. Okay. Well, now... Hitchhike? Yeah. Take me north. Will you let me off here because there's a story, or will you keep driving, I wonder? Keep driving. And there's no way out. There's no way out. Oh, there is. Okay, so I just have to press Q to be let out. Okay. Cool.
The inn is the only respite from the rain outside. Enormous trees dwarf even the largest buildings and homes here, and the inn is no exception. But you find its interior as dark as the forest outside. No one is behind the bar. The quiet of the night is broken by the sound of glass crashing into the floor. A huge black tomcat, its coat taking on a moonlit sheen, laps experimentally at the high-proof hooch that it just spilled.
Approach the cat.
You try to lean over the cat to pet it, but something about the malevolent way he stares at you gives you pause. The beast pads into a darkened doorway, entering the back room of the inn.
I like cats. Ooh. Follow it.
You light a match to see by in the darkness, but you still nearly trip on her. A woman, presumably the landlady, her eyes gone glassy and foggy. And on her chest is that damned cat, snout to her face, sucking in the air from her dead lungs.
And I'm just gonna move on. I'm not gonna report it to the police or anything. I'm not gonna take care of the cat. Okay. Interesting. Poor cat, starving. A horse auction. A well-dressed man waves you over. Making some big deals today, he brags, fingering a bill where you can see. Get me when number... Oh, yeah, we've done this. Okay. Money! Yay. I'm going north, right? Yes. Must collect stories. A car crammed with well-dressed vacationers pulls up to the gas pump. Fill me up, will you? The driver drawls a thickly transatlantic affect. You oblige, she tips pretty well, then roars down the road, fine leather bags bouncing and rattling on the roof. I like getting money, even though I'm not spending it on nothing.
Bang! The screen door clangs in the wind. Downstairs, you hear low murmurs. The wind again? Or voices? He was sure this house was deserted. In the living room, two young women are entwined atop a sleeping bag. One has her hands tangled in the other's bright red hair.
I can't believe we found another haunted house.
The red-haired girl laughs. A floorboard creaks under your feet.
Is it a ghost?
One yells.
Ooh, we've caught some lovers. I'm not a ghost,
The
but I look like
red-haired
one because I'm a
girl
skeleton.
has jumped up between you and her companion, but relaxes her stance at your words.
Well, if you're talking, you probably aren't a ghost.
The blonde says. The red-haired girl looks to her, then back towards you.
What are you doing here?
Just passing through, or what are you doing here? Just passing through.
We're driving around, but Sam made us pull over for another night in a haunted house.
Sam squeezes her hand.
Come on, this is cool. There are probably bats in the attic.
Your presence is not unwelcome, but the two only have eyes for each other.
Aww. Move on. I wonder how that story would change. 'Cause it's pretty cute. Ah! Those folks are setting up a cooking tent in the corner of a fairground. Beyond them, bigger tents rise like clouds. You want to make some cash? The manager asks. A long, hot day serving funnel cakes and bussing tables in the dining tents, but you're paid well. Funnel cake! Freaking love funnel cake! Okay, let me look at the map here. Oregon! Okay, so I did go the wrong way. It would have been further south. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to go that way anyways. So, ooh, we're gonna meet somebody new. Okay. So, map. No, not map. Escape.
A plank has been precariously raised as a tiny jetty over a creek, cutting its way through the woods. She's dressed in a simple baby blue dress of the same cloth as her daughter's. Both are bent at the waist, staring into the clear water.
It
Approach.
fell somewhere in here. Can't have gotten far.
She has the rocky voice of a distraught person who's unused to being distraught.
Hey, you!
She runs toward you, looking through displaced locks of wavy black hair.
Do you see my ring down there in the water?
Your eyes scan the bottom of the water, looking for a glint of metal among the moving shimmers of tiny, silver-scaled fish.
I want to say found it, but I don't think I have the world yet, so I'm going to say sorry, no.
She sighs, not moving her gaze from the water. And then, like a spearfisher, she crouches down on the board and plunges an arm into the cold water, plucking out something small and gold.
There you are. Praise the Lord.
Her daughter smiles.
The ring's magical.
The young girl blurts out. Her mother gives her a mock stern look, as though the daughter has just given away a big secret.
You drop it in the river, and it grants a wish.
Ooh.
The mother laughs, shaking the water from her hair.
Why, I wished a stranger would roll into town with some stories.
'Tis I. I am a stranger with stories.
For hours now, you've seen it circling overhead. Its wings cutting across the sliver of sky you can see framed by the crowns of vast redwoods. But it's gotten closer. The cry that echoed from afar now seems dangerously near. And suddenly, the eagle swoops down, claws splayed before it, wings spreading into a crescent of knife-sharp feathers.
Ooh. Keep watching.
It dives at you like a bomber biplane, body contracting into a bullet racing groundward. You tell yourself you won't flinch.
And yet I flinch.
Something soft and incredibly fast brushes against your face. When you open your eyes, the eagle is climbing toward the sky already. A little forest mouse caught in one claw, wrinkled tail flapping in the wind.
Oh, that's the closest you'll ever get. That scat totally freaked me out for a second. Scat music. I was so freaked out. This school's sports... This guy also looks terrifying. This school's sports shed is unlocked, so you bed down on the piled football pads. You're soon woken by a teacher dragging in a bag of dirty baseball bases. Don't mind me, he laughs. Just be gone by morning, okay? You keep your promise and get a full night's sleep in comfort. Move on. Cool, because I was sleepy. Portland, Oregon. Get to meet someone new and get more stories. Ooh. Your story. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're gonna tell me... Okay, what changed? What changed? Rick, a credulous... okay, so... Rick, a credulous seeming fellow, starts telling you a story about the street in Washington, D.C. lost for 100 years. You realize it's a story of the strange street lost in time in Washington, D.C., but changed in a few major ways. So it's definitely part bullshit, right? But also a little real. It's bull. Half the group groans. The man who waved you down claps you on the back and shares a bottle of pop with you. I swear it's true. It happened, Rick protests. Yeah, Rick. You believe everything you hear. Move on. Story grew and telling. Okay. Interesting. Search.
The Chinook salmon, having come to the end of its journey, is a grotesque beast. A great curved hump on its back, and that deformed hook of a jaw. The raven perched on it is unusually large, with a fat tuft of black feathers wrapped round its neck like a mane. With one practiced peck, it strikes at the salmon's blurred eye and pops it like a grape snapping open under your teeth.
Ew.
After tasting the fluid inside,
Ugh.
it turns toward you, beady black eyes glinting in dying sunlight.
You want some? I can't eat this all by myself.
I want to say hell no. Oh, cool, I can. Because if this had offered a different type of thing, then I you know. Oh, no and hell no. Okay, yeah, hell no.
Suit yourself.
It steadies itself on the carcass, and some of the uric smell wafts over to you.
Don't look a gift eyeball in the mouth's what I always say.
Its voice is throaty and rough, fittingly.
What are you here for? Not the salmon.
I collect people's stories.
People stories, huh?
It tries to preen a stray feather back into place, but it only ends up more crooked.
What's so great about people? You should collect raven stories. Much better.
Okay, tell me one.
Well, this one's a secret.
It flaps its wings and flies towards you, perching on your shoulder.
You see, there once was this raven who liked to...
And then, instead of finishing his thought, he just snaps at your eye with that sharp needle of a beak.
Asshole!
You flinch and close your eyes instinctively, losing your balance and taking an ungainly fall onto the soft sand of the riverbed.
Ha!
Cries the raven, once again perched on the dead salmon.
People always fall for it. You should have seen your face.
You're a jerk. You're a big jerk.
The lightning starts in the next valley over. Then the wind picks up. The long grass hisses, and suddenly, it's raining so hard you can barely breathe without a hand over your mouth. The lightning momentarily illuminates a farmhouse on the opposite hilltop, the only one for miles. Much closer, though, is a silhouette of a dilapidated barn.
Ooh, head for the house, move for the barn. So I just got one of these, so I'm gonna make for the barn.
It's mostly dry here. Perhaps that's why every corner of the barn has a soaked, silent traveler crouching in it. 15 or 20 of them, all staring in your direction, all blinking, all curiously dressed in the same brown coat. One silently points you to a spot of your own.
Sure. Rest here.
They scurry back and forth across the floor of the barn all night long, whispering to one another. When you wake, it's late, and every single one of them is gone, along with some of your cash.
Jerks. All y'all are jerks. Story time. New person, new person. Rose.
Well, hey there. What's happening, stranger? Pull up a seat if you want to share.
I see apples.
I guess my deal is pretty clear. You probably see 100 long-haired, bangle-wearing freaks on the road every day. We're the only ones still hitching around, I guess. Bummer, because this is a beautiful place when you take the time to smell the flowers, huh? So anyway, got any good ghost stories? Anything scary or weird?
Oh dear. Okay. So, let's see. Lighthouse, identical people, stupid raven, odd cat taxi. Ooh, creepy mill.
Oh, wow, that's scary stuff. You are really good at telling these.
Thank you.
My family? Well, they were just normal, you dig? Real Pleasant Valley Sunday squares. Voted for Nixon, hated the commies. But in the same way everyone did.
I love this voice actress, like damn.
Anyway, you got any good hopeful stories about the world becoming a better place?
Ah, crap. Woodcutter. Oh no, these are scary ones. Right? Yeah, these are scary ones. The ducks. These are scary ones. Strange man. Nope, those are scary ones. Nope. Hopeful. Nope. Nope. Maybe the Lost Ring one. Story of the Idle Garden. Ooh. Fire, fortune teller. No. See, I've only got scary things. hopeful story. Hopeful story. Tell the story of the stranger in the wood. No. Hopeful. Hopeful. Strange men hide. No. No. Tell the story of the newspaper reporter who, with strictly positive views. No. I guess all I've got is the story of the rising workers movement in New York.
Oh, that's good. I'll share that one when I get back home. Freedom. Yeah, it's wonderful. The wind in your hair, the sun on your skin. Until you realize that now you're free to starve or sleep on the street or get followed by strange men. At least someone feeds you in a cage. So,
Sometimes.
you got any really, really wild ones? Anything exciting and strange?
Exciting and strange. Exciting and strange. The stranger in the woods is exciting and strange. Definitely strange.
Sounds like a bad trip. This country. Well, I didn't hate our country, of course, far from it. How could I? It was the only thing I'd ever known. I just thought it was wrong to go burn other people in their homes. You know, I'd love to hear a really good, scary story.
Oh, I have so many scary stories. Let's see. Next scary story. Ooh. Let's go with the devil leads.
Oh man, that's really good. Good and scary, I mean. Talking about sadness. I didn't even know what sadness was until I heard James had died. I had been angry before. Petulant, pouty, heartbroken. But that was all so thin compared to what I felt when I knew he was gone. You know, I'd love to hear a really good, scary story.
I have many scary stories. Next scary story. Yeah, the story of the dead woman in the yellow ribbon.
What, do you sit around all day making this crap up?
Ah, damn.
My travels. Well, I've been on the road a while now, but I didn't get to travel as a kid. Not really. We moved a bit when my dad was in the army, but all base towns are pretty much the same. The first time I left was to go to the Haight. Well, there it is. And I feel like I've been doing all the talking. But the sun's coming up soon, so I gotta get ready to go. Heard some interesting stuff about a group of folks getting by up this way.
Okay. I may see you, I may not.
And where are you going?
Places.
What's your deal, Seeker? What's
Stuff.
the future hold for you?
Things. I was successful. Okay. Ooh. You guys have another story to tell me? Give. Ooh. The bar is crowded with people from every walk of life. Businessmen, young men in muddy overalls, and a crowd of girls in slinky dresses preparing their blood alcohol content for a night on the town. But it's a squat, sharp-eyed man in the fedora who catches your attention. Start conversation. He launches into a wild story about the wild man of the forest. Hey! Halfway through, he stops, recognizing the look on your face. You know this one? You tell him the story about the stranger in the woods. That's it? I think I like mine more. It's more exciting, sure. So that's why I'll keep telling it my way, he says. Let's get another round and do a competitive test. Okay, on the other folks here, shall we? By the end of the night, the whole bar agrees the new version is better. Ah, it might be because your new friend bought them all drinks. That's true. I can jump on the train, or I could jump on the train. Wait, where will the train take me, though? It'll take me that way? I don't want to go that way. I want to keep going up. I have to take this if I want to. Oh, wait, no, I can just hitchhike. 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 Wooed. Mean. Mean. Oh, come on, guys. I'm just a skeleton. Why won't anybody let me on? Fine, I'll walk. Rude.
The woman finds you as you wander the streets. "Come with me, child," she says, looking you up and down. "We're going to church."
I don't wanna. Refuse.
You've got too far to go to spend hours listening to sermons. You politely refuse and go on your way.
Oh, well, that was short. Okay.
You pass a meadow
Oh.
where migrants have made a campsite. It's been trampled to pieces. A few families are fleeing, running as fast as they can back up to the roadside. An enormous bull stretches himself beside some of their squashed supplies. The bull locks an eye with you and blinks long and slow. The closest thing to a cow threat you've seen in your life. You leave him as spoils.
That is interesting. That is I don't think I've ever heard a story about a demonic bull before. We made it to Seattle! Let's go. It's raining, of course. People hurry through the streets with their collars up and water streaming off their hats. North of Pioneer Square, there's a Hooverville with its own mayor, they say. Ooh. Explore.
On top of a hillside boxcar, 4 men in sailors' clothes fix their eyes on the distant waterfront, where a crowd of hundreds clashes with uniformed cops.
Oh dear.
From this far, the sound resembles some loud, tenacious animal.
What's all this?
After a while of silence, one of the men responds. You notice his bruised eye. "Waiting on the police to deal with those strikers so we can get back to work."
You're not on strike? I see. You're not on
The
strike?
man clenches his fists.
Hey, mind your damn business.
I'm just wondering because you got a black eye, but
One
alright
of those
then.
bastards dragged me off the pier and...
The police open fire into the crowd. As the shots ring out, the character of the sound changes altogether into terror and pain.
Oh, fuck this. Bye.
Bye?
No point dying for a day's work.
The man crawls to the edge of the boxcar and hops off. The sound of gunfire continues all across the port, but the dense picket line remains unbroken.
Bro, what the fuck? Earn money. You want the streets? Look for work. Digging holes. Ah, yes. For the, dead body. Yes. At one point, you dig up something suspiciously bone-like, and everyone gets all really excited. It breaks apart in the foreman's hands, though. Rotten stick. Right. Okay. Store. Salmon. Oh, I don't need nothing. Because I'm all full up. But, okay. And Boise or San Francisco. Okay. Leave. Story. The farmer's loitering beside a couple crates of berries, idly idly watching the clouds go by, waiting for the pickup, he says, trying to make small talks. Hey, you want to hear a wild story? Absolutely. He starts telling you about the French spy seeking delivery of coded messages. It takes a couple minutes, but suddenly you recognize it as a story about the mysterious woman with a letter delivery. Oh, whoever told it to the farmer changed, well, a lot, but still pretty good. Where'd you hear that story? Oh, I can't remember, he says. I think I've known it for years, since I was a boy for sure. That can't be right. Leave him with his tale. You thank him for his story and start to mosey off down the road. Keep cool, friend, he calls after you. Move on. Okay. Interesting. Camp! I did not check to see who was going to be here. August. Okay, hello. Oh.
You see me here? You think you know me?
Nope, not at all. I don't. Can I keep walking? Can I keep walking? This dude is half undressed. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
I didn't start out in the gutter. I was raised right. Mama taught me to read off the Bible.
Okay.
But I'd save up my nickels for the collection plate and buy story rags instead. That smell of wood and paper.
Uh-huh.
But you know, the books I miss the most is the hopeful ones. Got any of those?
Hopeful stories. Shaw's Life and Times. He's got hopeful stuff.
Well, that one sure makes me smile. Well, we're talking about the rules. My daddy hated those rags. He whipped me good. Told me hard work's the only way to survive in this world. No use living in my head. Anyhow, you got any stories that end looking up? I miss those hopeful ones.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. New York movement.
Leaves a warm feeling in your chest, huh? I did my chores, said my prayers every day. I was a good boy. But in those rags, I was free. I could be whoever I wanted. But you tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen on the roads out here? Anything good and exciting?
Exciting story. Exciting. Exciting. Incredible strength, yeah.
Ooh, tell another like that and you could write a good rag. Home. We lived in a little house in town, but the fields were never too far away. When my daddy'd run me out of the house, I'd beat it out to those fields and play cowboys and Injuns, or jump from a tree like a flyboy. But you know, the books I miss the most is the hopeful ones. Got any of those?
Hopeful. Hopeful. No. Fire. No. Man obsessed with fish. It could be hopeful.
Nothing's funny just 'cause you call it a joke.
Well,
My fate was cast the moment I first read those story rags. First time I bought one, I used an extra nickel I found on the ground. If I hadn't, I'd have wasted my nickel on hard candy. Anyhow, you got any stories that end looking up?
Hopeful. No, I don't think so. No. The Lost Ring?
Well, that one sure makes me smile.
Yay.
Talking about heaven. I guess I had it back then. Lived in a little house in Louisville with a good mama and a daddy who worked hard at the factory. Never knew I had dreams for something bigger till I read those stories. My daddy wanted me to quit reading them rags. Said it kept me from hard work. Got his wish, but he didn't get hard work instead. Anyway, I'm headed out this way when the sun comes up. I like your tales. Hope we cross paths again.
I think we will actually see each other. Okay, so there's a campfire. No, is that a campfire? I think that's a campfire, but there's nobody there. I could get on a train. It'll take me to Idaho. Hey, I'll see you there. Where's that river crossing? I think that's a river crossing. I am not sure. I think it's a river crossing. Wait, there's a thing here. This tells me river crossing. Yeah. That's a river crossing. Okay. I mean, I have money. I might as well take the train to Boise. Scroll out. Yeah, because there's nothing. Story. Unseen story. Oh. Oh, so many stories. Okay. That's a lot. I don't think I will ever get all of those, but let's use our money and go on the train. Let's do that. Let's go to Idaho. Idaho. Oh, hey. The policeman in the truck on this corner is having a pretty wild argument with someone on the other end of the radio. No, he keeps saying. No way! You listen in as the man on the radio finishes a wild story about the ring which grants wishes. Wait a second. I swear this is what happened, the cop over the radio insists. That's when it clicks. You know this story. It's a stranger version of the story of the lost ring, but with some bits left out or replaced. Ain't true. The cop in the truck sighs. If only he knew. Ha 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 ha. I could hop a train, but I'd rather not. If I have the money, I should just go to the train station and go to Boise. I should be safe about it. Boise! The mountains are stunning, but your attention is drawn to the nearer splendor of the Boise Hotel's massive neon sign stark against the sky. Despite the new construction, you can tell this city is struggling. Okay.
People throng the fair, filling the air with laughter and chit-chat. Kids thread and weave through the stalls, laughing, and knots of farmers stand discussing the various animals on show. The cow is resplendent. It seems to glow in the sunshine, a winner's ribbon pinned on its bridle. The women smile when they see you looking. The one holding the bridle waves you over.
Isn't she a beaut? First in her category.
The woman sat milking chimes in.
She deserves it, wouldn't you say?
She doesn't wait for an answer.
Want to try some?
You walk over as she dips a cup in the milking bucket. As you get closer, you see the patches on the cow's skin. Thick, irregular clumps of scales. The woman holds out the froth-laden cup.
I don't want it anymore. Actually, no.
She shrugs.
No.
Suit yourself. They'll be charging top dollar for her soon.
What breed is she? Because
The
then
women
I'll...
exchange a look.
She's a...
The other cuts her off.
You're a stranger.
She collects the stool, takes the cow by its bridle.
You ought to be going.
Yeah, no, move on. For sure. Definitely, yeah, no. No. I'm feeling good about today, crows the young man and oh yeah, side with Bill. Always side with Bill. Alright, this one goes Seattle, Denver, San Francisco. So Denver would be the next one. Store. An enormous burger. Burger. Alright, leave. Alright, let's see what we got here. Got 2 stories. Okay. Let's get these stories.
A bus roars up on the road behind you, then slows to a crawl at your side. Inside, you can barely see people moving, dancing, swaying. Strings of lights. Strange smoke.
This looks terrifying and I do not appreciate it.
Want a ride?
The driver calls. Before you can open your mouth, a huge hairy hand, like an animal's paw, lands heavy on her shoulder. Not this one, a voice growls, so deep it vibrates your rib cage. The driver shrugs, leaves you in a cloud of perfumed exhaust.
Okay, I'm glad I was told no, cause I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. Not for me. Thanks.
Here's a derelict school building. Shutters nailed shut. Wind-drifted dunes piled against the walls. Broken desks lined up in the basketball court. While you rest on the front porch, the doors open, and someone gives a startled yelp. He's an older man, tidy and unshaven, carrying a toolbox in one hand and brandishing a broom in the other. "Don't squat here," he growls. "We're not abandoned."
Okay. I'm gonna say stand my
He
ground.
gives you a hard look, but relents and joins you in the shade. "I used to teach here," he says, staring off across the baseball diamond. "Now they just pay me to keep the roof up."
Okay. Here's story. Oh, this guy again. Start a conversation. Alright, wild story about the blessed lighthouse sanctuary where souls in love could find respite. Halfway through, he stops. Oh, so they're. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Alright. Let's talk to Rose, because I think it's Rose that's here, right? Yeah.
Well, hey. Groovy to see you again. I guess I spilled it all about my childhood last time we talked. If you want to hear about the good old days and the hate, I can tell you something about that, maybe. But I want a good story in trade.
As long as
I
it's
share,
still
you share,
scary
dig?
stories. Yeah, I dig.
So, got any good, hopeful stories?
Gosh dang it.
Anything about what the world should be?
No. Yeah, I already did that one. I guess Ray has good ideas.
Oh, that's a good one. You gotta tell me more about those folks sometime. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose, right? We had nothing left to lose, I thought. Altamont killed hate and scattered us all to the winds, and I thought the worst had happened. So, you seen anything really hilarious out here?
Oh no. Where is the story about... No, that's not it. This one. The Identical Men.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. The past. It was come and gone, and it was still all anyone could talk about. I met a lot of people who had lived it, whose memories of that time shone bright and colorful like the summer sky. That was almost worse than never knowing it was real. Anyway, you got any good, hopeful stories? The world becoming a better place?
Wait, where's the store that just changed? Where's the store that just changed about the the guys. Wasn't that. It was just changed. No. Is it not here anymore? Gunshot, seeking coded messages, newspaper, strange men hiding from the rain, Quinn's adventure. Do I just not get to tell that story? Okay, I guess I used it up, so I don't get to tell that story. Okay, hopeful stories. Oh wait, no, I can't. I don't think that's gone. Hopeful, full of hope. Stories full of hope. I guess the Granting Wishes stories is hopeful.
Oh, that's good. I'll share that one when I get back home. It sounded like heaven. Everyone coming together. A true community. Helping each other. Love. Expanding consciousness. Stopping the war. It was all there. But anyway, let's keep it grooving. Tell me something funny.
Mother Clucker. Okay. Funny story. Oh, wait. Hey, you know what? Quinn's Adventures. There you go.
Ha! Ah, you got a groovy sense of humor, stranger. Taking trips. They used to trip on acid, that was the thing. The tests and Kesey and Leary and pretty much everyone was traveling the outer edges of the universe. When I got there, it was trips down deep, dark holes. Pills and horse and all the downers. You know, I'd love to hear a really good scary story.
Thank you. There you go. The branches.
Come on, don't be a drag. That's not true.
Ah, darn.
Sadness. I wasn't sad so much as... Why couldn't you wait a little longer? The wave had come and gone and just left junk tossed up on shore. I hope that was an interesting story. I don't have a lot of people ask me about what the hate was like. Maybe they feel like they know from the news, but they don't. I bet you have a lot of stories like that. So you're gonna have to tell them to me next time, okay? Where you heading next? I'm catching a ride this way. Look for me, all right?
I don't think I'll be going that way for a while, but I'll see you eventually. Alright, let's see. Map. Scroll out. I guess I could go up to Montana and then work my way over down to Illinois. Yeah, I guess I could do that. So I need to go northeast. Excellent. This way. Alright, so there's that over there. There's this one and those two right there.
Two brothers stroll up to you in the street, wearing identical scowls and identical steel-toed boots. One spits in front of you. "Don't stay in town overnight," the other says. "No vagrants after dark."
What a-holes. Sleep rough on the road, hide in town. Sleep rough on the road.
There's no shelter to find on the road, and the night is cold and windy. You doze fitfully under a bush, but at least you're in one piece come morning.
Exactly.
You weren't supposed to see this. Outside town, two men, identical, Stand
Again?
sentry over a third body half covered with a canvas sheet. Might as well grab a shovel, being that you're here, the man in front says. When you hesitate, he makes an appeal to your Christian charity.
I'm not Christian. Make an excuse.
Your excuses don't hold up against the shovel whipped into your side. You collapse near the body. Before the second blow knocks you clean out, you see, inches from your own, the face of the corpse. It's their face. When you wake up, the body and the brothers are gone. So's your money. It figures.
It does figure. This yelling woman surprises you by offering you a job. Help me fix the damn pump and I'll stuff you so full of pie you can't move. Pie. She barks. She's got a permanent frown like a cow shat on her shoes, but she's a fast worker and a quick wit. And her pies, phenomenal. Pie. Alright, so we're going to Helena, but there's a story right there, so...
The bull lounges by this construction site, basking in the bitter sun. Upon his head is a silver crown shrouded in tongues of pale fire. Laborers periodically wander past, seemingly unconcerned. The bull catches your eye. You realize you've been staring.
I'm not gonna take the crown. F you. Greet the bull.
The bull arches his head languidly away from you. I'm waiting for my friend, he informs you airily. Now all the laborers are stopping and staring. Feeling reproved, you mosey along.
Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see. Small talk. Future New York, a worker's paradise. It takes a couple minutes, but suddenly you recognize it as a story about the rising workers' movement in New York. Whoever told it to the farmer changed, well, a lot. Okay, so now it's a worker's paradise. Okay. That story happened to me. Bullshit. Uh-huh. Sure.
C.P. Pennebaker.
The dandy approaches seconds after you enter the saloon and extends his hand.
Syndicated in 16 papers. Trying to find out what life is honestly like for folks like you out here. Trade you a drink for your story?
Agree!
C.P. Pennebaker
Oh, why
takes
do I have
down
to
your
pay?
tail in a frenzy.
This is precisely what folks want to hear.
He cries. He pumps your hand vigorously on his way out the door, leaving you with the bill.
Rude. Bet you he wasn't even a reporter.
I was still a kid when dames started turning my head. Long gams, gleam in her eye, all dolled up, and I was done. I didn't know how to talk to a dame. I was a boy, play acting as a man.
Aren't most.
But when I indulged in a little liquid courage, I was off to the races. Anyway, I miss the stories that make your ribs ache laughing.
Oh,
You got
no.
any of those?
Oh no. Oh no. Wait. The bull who terrorized travelers? No. Here we go. The Identical Men.
Suppose I need a good laugh now and again. The past. I remember being happy with Louisa. Maybe people only gets a limited amount of happiness and we used all ours up. But you tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen on the roads out here? Anything good and exciting?
No. No, I do not have nothing good or exciting. No, that's a scary story. Good or exciting? That one's a sad story. That's a terrifying story. I need good and exciting. Sure, the snake. Maybe that's exciting.
Ooh, tell another like that and you could write a good rag.
Yay!
Don't know how me and Louisa came together. We couldn't have known where we'd end up. Guess we had faith. Her and me and her. So I miss them blood-pounding adventure stories. You got any like that?
Adventure stories. Tell about Quinn's adventures.
My blood's pumping. That's the kind I used to like as a boy. Travel didn't mean so much to me when I met Louisa. I stopped reading about faraway places I didn't need to. There was a whole world in her eyes. Anyhow, you got any stories that end looking up? I miss those hopeful ones.
Hopeful. Positive views?
Nothing's funny just 'cause you call it a joke.
I don't know, man.
Choice. My mama wanted me to choose a good Christian woman. But it was my heart that chose Louisa. But you tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen on the roads out here? Anything good and exciting?
No, that's sad. Ooh, the light. That was exciting.
When you've seen enough real horror in this world, cheap tales don't do it
Damn
no
it.
more. My wishes? Thought I wanted a dame who kept quiet, wouldn't give me any lip if I stayed out too late. Instead, Louisa marched in with a sharp tongue and a wink, and I got everything I never knew I wanted. Sun's up, and I've got walking to do.
Damn, I didn't unlock it. Oh well.
You know I'm always ready for a story. I'll be out this way if you find any.
I probably won't, but thank you.
There's more on my mind about Louisa and the time we spent happy. I'll share it when we meet again.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Alright, so we are here in Montana. Oh, he went backwards. Oh well. Okay. So we're gonna go through Montana, through North Dakota. I really hope somebody lets me hitchhike and they take me this way because I do not want to go downwards. I want to go all over these states. And then, yes, you know. All right, but I am going to go ahead and end it here. We got some progress. We made it north. We found 2 new characters. How many more characters do we have to meet? I think all of these are characters, right? Let me see. Progress. Ah, here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 people left to meet. It'd be cool if every episode we found 2 new people. Maybe that should be a goal. I don't know. But I hope you guys are enjoying this because I really like the music, voice acting, and stories. It's nice. I enjoy it. I really wish they had a way to get to Alaska and Hawaii, but I understand why they don't. But yeah, I hope you all are having a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, and I hope you continue to have a lovely morning, evening, afternoon. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye!